Unit 2 review, Lesson 2, all operations with decimals. Example 1, we're adding with decimals. The directions say to find the sum. We know that the sum is an answer to an addition problem. So in this case, we have 78 and 7/10 plus 242 and 58/100. Now, in order to complete this problem, what we have to do is we either have to convert 7/10 to a decimal or convert 58/100 to a fraction. Either way would work, but in this case, I think what we'll do is we'll convert 7/10 to a decimal. 78 and 7/10 plus 242 and 58/100. Recognize how we line up the decimals when we're adding. Some people I know like to add a 0 here. Now let's just work right to left. 0 plus 8 is 8. 7 plus 5 is 12. Carry the 1. 1 plus 8 is 9. Plus 2 makes it 11. 1 and 7 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. Carry the 1. 1 and 2 make 3. Now when you add decimals, you simply bring that decimal right down. So our sum is 321 and 28/100.
Example 2, multiplication with decimals. Find the product, 4 3/10 times 32 and 78/100. When we multiply decimals, we really want to think of both of these numbers when we're multiplying as whole numbers so that we remember to actually line up our last digits. I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this vertically, and I'm going to go ahead and put 32 and 78/100 on top, and I'm going to times that by 4 3/10. And this way it's easy for me to see my 8 and 3 are lined up well. And we're going to go ahead and multiply, and as we're multiplying, we're not worrying about our decimals. We will place our decimal on our answer when we are done multiplying. So let's go ahead and do that. So 8 times 3 is 24. We bring up our 2. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 2 is 23. And then 2 times 3 plus 2, we know is 8. And then 3 times 3 is 9. As we move down, we have 8 times 4 is 32. So we bring our 2 down and our 3 up. 7 times 4 is 28 plus 3 is 31. So we bring our 1 down and our 3 above the 2. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 3 is 11. And then we have 3 times 4 plus 1 is 13. And then we're going to go ahead and add those numbers. And just be careful and make sure all of your digits are lined up well. Okay, now we're ready to place our decimal into our answer. And we want to look, and we know we have 32 and 78/100. So we can tell that that number goes out to the 100th place. And then we are timesing it by 4 3/10. And as you can see, when you multiply a 100th by a 10th, you have a thousandth. So we have to be sure our answer reflects a number that goes out to the thousandth. So we're going to move our decimal 3 times to the left, and we can see clearly that our answer is 140 and 954 thousandths.
Example 3, we have to find the quotient 97 and 23/100 divided by 2 1/10. So what we're going to do here is some long division. I have 97 and 23/100, and we're dividing that by 2 1/10. So you'll notice right away that we've got a decimal in our divisor, and that makes it challenging. So what I'm going to do is multiply both the divisor and the dividend by 10, or in other words, move the decimal one place to the right. so that the divisor is a nice whole number. So notice now under the division sign, the dividend, the decimals move one place to the right. So we have 972 and 3/10 divided by 21. Now 21 does not go into 9, but it goes into 97 4 times. 4 times 21 is 84. And if we subtract, we get 13. Bring down the 2. 21 goes into 132 6 times. 6 times 21 is 126. Subtract and we get 6. Bring down the 3. And the next thing I'm going to do is make sure that I move that decimal point straight up. And then finally 21 goes into 63 3 times. And 3 times 21 is 63. So we have no remainder. We're done. We get 46 and 3/10.